Yeah. Gotta crash out. Oh boy. Sugar, my darling. Sugar. What crash out? That 5-hour stream's not happening tonight. I need to wake up at 5 a.m. so I can do my $55 Amazon shift. Alright? You gonna play VR today? That's crazy. Absolutely insane.
All right, guys, we have another massive Epstein bombshell here for you. So this is reported by The Telegraph. They say, exclusive, Epstein loved life too much to kill himself and was confident of securing bail before he died. His butler for 18 years has told The Telegraph. So
I do Amazon early. I have a 5 a.m. shift tomorrow before actual work. So I gotta wake up early. So I can't do 5 hours tonight. Like I said.
As far as we know, this picture that you're looking at of Epstein and his butler is the last picture of Epstein alive. Damn. And look, to be fair, he looks a little bit old here.
He looks good, dude. Ghislaine Maxwell is currently playing ping pong and shit, bro. It's good shit.
The White House is conducting an extensive review of the Smithsonian museums to make sure they're in alignment with President Trump's views on his... The White House is conducting an extensive review...
For real. When are you gonna join Live and Learn? Never. They don't like me. Live and Learn hates me. Trump jokes.
Because of tariffs.
He's so corn-based. Wow.
Is we're doing what they do to us. It's so beautiful to see it.
I think we need to bully Trumpers really hardcore right now. We need to bully them and call them dumb and stupid. Being nice does not work at all. The fact Trump can say these lies over and over and over again with no repercussion is freaking insane. When he says he saved all the water in California, bro. All the water, the 2 billion gallons of water he drained for no reason, went to waste. January 6th, the elections, Ukraine, Russia, trans people, on all these topics, they know he's lying. They are bad people. If you still like Trump, you're not a good person. If you think he's a really good leader, if you love his policies, you're not a good person. I don't want their vote. We're not going to get their vote ever. We are never going to get their vote. And Democrats and liberals need to understand that. Okay? The reciprocal tariffs. We are not doing what they do to us whatsoever. Not in any realm of reality. Trump is nationalizing companies right now like a Stalinist or a Maoist or a Mussolini fascist. No one cares. Trump is Trump is trying to take over cities and states with the federal government, weaponizing the FBI. They don't give a shit whatsoever. They don't care at all. He put a guy who said kill cops at January 6th in a high up position in the DOJ, bro. Like, they are valueless. They are principleless. Principled, unprincipled. Principleless. That's not even a word. I don't even give a shit. Trump sounds like a dumbass, brain-dead moron 24/7. I'm allowed to do it sometimes, too. But, like, honestly, we are not changing their minds anymore. Maybe independents, not super hardcore Trump Republicans. We don't got to say Trump Republicans. It's just Republicans now, bro. It's just Republicans. We need to drive up turnout. We need to wake up the young minds and older minds in America who are still good people, who want a good vision for the future of America. We are not going to change their minds. If they listen to this and think he's making a good point, they just love him. They love his authoritarian project. We need to reject it. Full stop.
They found last month, as you saw, $25 billion of excess cash flow. They're saying, where did it come from? I said, I'll tell you where it came from. It came from a place called Tariffs, and we're doing very well. We're really doing well. But
the fact Americans are paying the tariff right now, and he says, we're bringing in so much money from these other countries. Yeah, we're bringing in tons of money, bro, from our pockets. From our freaking pockets. And they're talking about a tariff rebate. That would be something Americans fall for real. A tariff rebate. They'll take a few $1,000s from us through tariffs and give us back 500, and Americans are going to think it's a good deal.
I expect to have a meeting with Putin that I think it'll be good, but it might be bad. And I'm here for one reason, to get rid of a war that somebody else started. Should have never.
Look how ugly, pathetic, and weak this dumbass bastard looks right now. Look at this dumbass, bro. Look at that face. Like he literally should be in a home right now. And her with her dumbass plastic surgery, and him with his dumbass makeup and his dumbass suits that could fit a Ken doll. Like these are such disgusting, despicable people.
Happened. And if I could end it, great.
I love the South Park depiction of a Christy Gnome's face falling off. It's really good.
Complex war. A lot of bad blood. A lot of bad blood.
Double entendre.
Zelensky's been there for 3.5 years. So if you put him in a room. Now, I will say this. Ultimately, I'm going to put the two.
Explaining why we're pussies and cannot be strong against Russia whatsoever. We have to let Russia walk all over us as if we're not America. Look at this dumbass's face, bro.
Two of them in a room. I'll be there or won't be there. And I think it'll get solved. Yeah, please be happy.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Excuse me, I'm going to suggest, because could you...
Elon Musk.
Do you have any other questions on DC? Because I don't want them to be... Wait.
Also, Elon Musk saying dumbass shit like this. Eventually, all life on Earth is going to be destroyed by the sun. It's gradually expanding. We do at some point have to have a multi-planetary civilization because Earth will be incinerated. Where the hell do you think Mars is going to be, bro? Like, do people hear this shit and they're okay with it? Just being lied to? Are you just a bunch of dumbass pushover assholes who just listen to whatever? You numbnuts? Like, what the hell's happening, bro? You're dipping your nuts in a big ball of freaking icy hot every single day, and you don't give a shit. You're doing it for your master. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You hear this shit, you nod your head, and you're like, yeah, these people deserve to be rich and control our entire lives. Like, it's so pathetic. I'm sick of hearing people say this shit, bro. It's so crazy.
These are incredible people. I don't want them to be standing up here on subjects. Does anybody have a question of them? And then you guys can leave. Okay, a question. Brian, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. All right.
Did you see J.D. Vance got, so he used the Army engineers to raise the water level in Ohio to kayak and swim in it. He shut down all of Disneyland from the public for hours and hours using taxpayer dollars to buy out all of Disneyland. That's pretty freaking expensive for another vacation a week later. He went on like 10 vacations in a 4-week period, bro. And imagine if Joe Biden did those series of events, bro. And we don't even got to defend Joe Biden. It's not defending Joe Biden. It's showing how much of a hypocritical piece of crap party they are. It's insane.
By the way, this is only on D.C., and then they're going to leave because it's unfair to have them stand up here all day long.
I agree.
Brian.
I've got 2 questions for you. First, about D.C. This is personal for me as well. Last year, I was robbed on the streets by one of these teenage thugs. Had a gun.
That's probably Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend, by the way.
Got away with it. Let's talk about the effort.
They were all robbed. Do you guys seriously think that Big Balls was there stopping a carjacking? A privileged little dorky white kid who's there friggin' scamming people on the internet and sharing around a bunch of pornography and shit, and he's allowed to hack into our treasury. You think that kid is walking around DC stopping carjackings? Are you kidding me? And that's the shit they use it just happens to be Big Balls. When they need DC to be controlled to distract from the Epstein shit and all that, it just happens to be Big Balls. You're telling me that's the what's going on here?
Between law enforcement, prosecutors, and judges, because it's a recycling belt. Like, these kids go, they don't fear the police. They know it. If you talk about how we've got to get these judges.
You're a dorky white kid. I am dorky. I'm not privileged. I've been through more shit than all of you been through. The big thing is, I still say right now in my life, raise my damn taxes to help out kids get education, to help out kids with you know, their lives, for kids who might not have good families, because I'm not a little bitch like you guys are. You selfish pricks want to live in the suburbs with your glass backboards and your basketball hoops that no one ever uses because you have to use it as a status symbol, and your fat ass beer gut is going to be bouncing around when you lose your family because no one wants to hang out with your dumb ass because you fall into online conspiracy theories. Like, it's pathetic what you people do. It's actually kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
And put these kids behind bars.
Right.
Adult crimes deserve adult penalties. And my second question, I'll after you answer that, please.
You want me to answer?
Or whoever wants to take it.
Okay, it's real. Do you want me to answer it? Here's the problem. Assuming that they're 17 years, older than 17 years old, I can get the case. If they're under 18 years of age, I can only get the case if it's murder, rob one, rape, even if...
Imagine seeing this, bro, and being like, yeah, that's my America. That's my America, bro. Right there. That's my America. That's my America right here. On the Lord. That's my America. Now, she also said she gives no craps whatsoever about how we stop crime and to help kids from getting into bad situations if they grew up in like poverty or whatever. All she cares about is being able to shoot them and put them in jail. She gives no shits at all about this country.
They shoot a gun but don't kill you. I can't get it. So the law has to be changed. As the president said, cashless bail. That has to be changed. Or
by the way, if you want to change laws, taking over DC is not anything in relation to changing laws. If you want to change laws, if that's your goal. That's great. My computer's lagging. It's probably gonna bug out. I might have to restart my stream and switch around some settings.
then, even assuming I get the case, I get jurisdiction, I get a conviction, the DC Council has given the judges the ability to give probation on shootings. And so then it's up to them. All of these things, the Youth Rehabilitation Incarceration Reduction Act, and now they want to seal records. So if we work hard, we get a conviction, they want to wipe it out. So that needs all to be changed.
Okay, Mr. Question.
Pam, would you answer that also?
Yeah, and just back to that topic, let's be clear though, we're going to charge them and we're going to track.
And this dumbass gets up there all the time. She's like, "We are gonna go and kill all of them. We are gonna stop all crime. Remember, we're gonna throw the entire law at them as much as possible because they gotta do this domination fantasy game because all the people watching are dumbasses who just hear these words, these big mean words. We're gonna go after the criminals, and you guys get your rocks off. You don't give a shit about this country at all. You care about the reality TV show on the screen. All she does, she comes up and she does her propaganda. We are going to go after these criminals. She's talking about like a 14-year-old kid, bro. Like, we are going to go after these criminals. They will all be dead once we're done. Like, we're going to launch airstrikes into Mexico. It's just so stupid.
Every single thing they do throughout every step of the court process, and report back to you and let all of you know.
We are going to report back to you after we take care of all the hardened criminals. All the crime will be gone.
What's happening to them? Because the people
do we even know what's happening to them?
The judges who are
prosecuting
them, they also
the judges trying them. They gotta be held accountable. See, that's her role. P. Higgs is there to laugh and be drunk.
People we've ever seen in this.
These are all reality TV show pawns, and Democrats don't understand how to play that game whatsoever, and that's the game that they need to fight, and they're not doing it.
Never seen
ever, right?
Yeah. I've never seen any. Where's Caroline? Where's my superstar?
Caroline.
Is Caroline in the back? Where's Caroline? Come here, Caroline. Come here, Caroline. Come here.
Like, imagine you talk about politicians and elected officials like they're gods, bro. You got to be adoring them 24/7. You got to be clapping for them like crazy, acting like you're at a concert 24/7. And look at them smirking, like they know what they're doing to this country, and they're doing it easily because the people that they got support from have no spine, no principles, no nothing except being a bitch. Like, that's all they do. All 24/7. That's all they do. They whine about everything. If I talk to a Trump supporter, I'm going to make videos on my channel, by the way. If I ever talk to a Trump supporter and he does not know shit about anything, then I say, "Hey, bro, you don't know shit about this." They start crying instantly. "Oh, you're calling me names. I thought the tolerant left. This is why you lose." I'm going to start making videos so I can direct people to there and say, "Hey, I made this video for you because your responses are so predictable. Your responses and you're crying your ass off all the time is so damn predictable. Like, can I talk to one Trump supporter who's not going to cry if I have a little bit of a shit talk to him? Like, you guys grew up on job sites. I know you can handle shit talk, but in a political conversation, you're dumbasses. You don't know what's going on, so you got to revert back into your freaking shell. Like, oh, you don't let me talk enough. You're being mean to me, bro. I know you ball bust all the time. I know you ball bust. But you run away in the conversation. Whenever facts get brought up, you run away in the conversation.
Is she doing a good job, by the way? Come here. Is this the largest crowd that you've ever seen?
This is definitely the most packed briefing, and I think all of you would agree. I think it's
largest crowd.
Mr. President, I have a better idea.
I will be honest. I'd rather send a couple more bombs at Russia than build a $200 million ballroom for the president to sell out to corporate billionaires. To be honest, I'd rather send more bombs to Russia.
Brian, go ahead.
My question is this. You're building the big, beautiful ballroom. Yeah. Could we build
like, imagine how gay this shit is, bro.
big, beautiful briefing room, updated technology, more seats?
I don't want to do that. I don't want you to be comfortable.
I think Bernie said the thing about, like, entertaining us to death. And they'll laugh. All the Trumpers are going to laugh their way into this hellhole. They'll laugh the entire time. You'll entertain yourself to death. You love the show. You love the big charade. You love the circus. And they're going to keep on doing it. They're never going to stop. We live in the movie Idiocracy. When everyone's in a Coliseum looking at flamethrowers, they don't care about the lives lost, or people who lose healthcare, or the people who are torn apart with their families. They don't care about the AI ripping society apart. They don't care about the social media addictions and gambling addictions, and they don't care about the foreclosures. They don't care about the massive debt hanging over people's heads. They don't give a shit about any of that. They want to see this entertaining show because they don't have enough strength in their own life to handle bullshit. They can't handle anything at all in their own lives, or and you know, let alone care about people who are around them. And they're gonna watch it. They're gonna laugh. They're gonna be super happy because they're so insecure and pathetic. The same reason authoritarian regimes rose in, like, Nazi Germany, because a bunch of insecure pussies are going to support this type of regime. Because they'll, you know, instead of making arguments, instead of knowing what they're talking about, no Trumper I talk to knows anything about anything at all. They don't know any facts. They can sound convincing, but they don't know literally any fact whatsoever. But they don't care. They'd rather just point a gun at you or get the government to do it for them. The biggest government cucks you can imagine.
So no, I don't want to make life comfortable. So look. Let's just do this. Let's do this. It's going to be a big thing. We're going to Russia. That's going to be a big deal. What happens, happens. I'll let you know what happens. You'll be the first
to
know. I'll be calling the European leaders. I'm going with totally. I mean, we have a lot of talks.
I love it. Oh no. Why is my computer lagging right now, bro? It's really cramping my style. I'm not gonna lie. My encoding is not working on my computer for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, my whole shit's lagging. I might have to reset my computer, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Let me restart my computer, guys. I don't want to have to do this, but join Discord.